Psst, hey, you.
Huh?
Welcome to Showdown, the rootin' tootin' cowboy shootin' weird amalgam between battle royale and hearing aid development software, which I would describe as incredibly fun, but at times taxing on the soul. But games like this activate the neurons like no other. Nowadays, a game isn't worth playing unless it leaves you with PTSD, screaming at your friends over Discord and contemplating why you are so bad at something that you spent so much time on. Everything I say may seem random, but there is a method to the madness. Just accept everything I say as fact. Buckle up. Practice your best yeehaw and enjoy. So in Showdown, you get sent into one of 3 by the time you're watching this, maybe 4, crow-infested, zombie-filled maps, inspired by the American landscape of 1895. You're tasked with eliminating eldritch horrors beyond human comprehension like furries and the British. Send them back to where they came from, and then leave with a bounty token. Equipped with this knowledge, it's time for your first round of Showdown. Even though this was a terrible match, it serves as a great example of what your first games of Hunt will look like. You will not have a great time at first, but with each death, you'll learn. For example, Hunt has incredible audio design. All the noises you will hear will be one of, if not the most important way for you to gather information during a match. You can hear steps, weapon handling, and even breathing of other hunters, if you are close enough. The relatively small map makes it possible to hear a gunshot from the other side of the map. This puts great emphasis on being relatively quiet, since you don't want to alert the whole server of your position, as that mostly leads to either being sandwiched,
Let me just... There's 3 more people here.
or getting ambushed. As you might have guessed, you are not alone on the map. There are up to 11 enemies with varying degrees of competence and willingness to trash talk you that also want a share of their bounty and will send you to the main menu if they get a chance. So you will generally have to trick, ambush, and shoot your way to victory. Place some traps to infuriate enemies and kill your own teammates or yourself. Start a wheezing contest with choke bombs or throw a dynamite bundle that turns hunters into memories.
Bye-bye!
The only rule you have to remember is that there are no rules, even though you might have your own code of honor. All warfare is based, and no matter how underhanded your playstyle is, it's valid as long as it's not hacking. If you are ever interested to find out what other people on the internet think about your wonderful loadout choices, just post them on the Reddit and count the comments insulting your lack of courage, your family, and other qualities. Speaking of loadout, the weapons in Hunt range from antique and iconic guns of the Wild West and World War I, all the way to the weird crafts projects of madmen that history desperately wanted to forget. Sniper rifles? Sure. Shotguns? You already know. Bows and crossbows? Old-fashioned, but beautiful. A glaive with a spring contraption that launches explosive crossbow bolts, or a historic Canadian bolt-action rifle brought back into relevancy with what I can only assume is dark magic and some maple syrup? Yes. As if that is not enough, we also have numerous options with the types of ammo we launch at our unfortunate foes. For example, if you use a shotgun and don't like how close you have to get to your target, use flechette or slugs, depending on whether or not you want to outright kill or just make staying alive a hassle for whoever you decide to hit. Alternatively, if you have too much money,
really rich.
you can decide to make it everyone else's problem. Get a Nitro Express rifle with some explosive or shredder ammo on the side and just delete some hunters. Yes, delete. Because after you shoot someone with this thing, the impact and noise created is going to not only atomize the body, but also delete the concept of that hunter ever existing, leaving you wondering why exactly you just shot the air. In addition to all that, There are also perks, which you either pick up during a round, come with the hunter you recruit, or are bought with upgrades of your surviving hunters. Perks give you even more options to enhance your playstyle. Also, the small art of the perks is pretty neat. I mean, look at it. It's a little wolf, crow, horse blockhead thingy. There are currently 51 perks in the game, which include, but are not limited to, Run Longer, Throw Harder, Cross Country Revive, Gamer Reload, and High Noon. Now that you have some basic knowledge about the game, remember your first match? Yeah, you'll have to relive that. Hunt is one of those games where each death serves as a lesson. And trust me, you'll die a lot. Other games have a learning curve. Hunt has a guy stabbing you in the sides as you climb up a cliff. There is so much to learn, from the way the weapons work to what traits work well with the weapon you chose, all the way to what flavor of edgy you'd like for your hunter skins. And even though you might improve, there are just some matches that remind you that life is unfair and that you have to deal with that. I want to go home. To wrap this up, Hunt is a challenging but fun game. I rated 2 melee kills out of the incredible swagger of Billy's story. If you are lacking in the friends department, check out one of the many Hunt Discords to find people to play with. Either way, thank you for watching. Consider sharing this very sophisticated video. Bonus points if you leave a comment counting the number of cowboy hats visible in this video. Take care.